Thank you for joining your new channel of retro gaming, where the hackers will send the love for retro gaming. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. Today's video we're going to be testing the new Nintendo Switch emulator, Eden, on the SteamDeck. Okay, you have to go to this website, link in the description. This is the GitHub, and we're going to be installing the version 0.0.4-rc3. It was released on November 22. They got a couple of fixes and changes. If you want to read out this, going to be in the description below. So we're going to scroll down all the way to assets, and from here we're going to choose the SteamDeck version, which is this one. And we're going to click on it to download it. It's going to start the download process. A huge shout out to everyone who already support my content by subscribing. Thank you for the support. This is possibly the last video of the year. A huge shout out to Rajat. A huge shout out to Zombie Gamer Cat. A huge shout out to RC Multiversal. A huge shout out to La Jefaza y Machine. Thank you everyone for the support. Okay, once finished downloading, we're going to open it. And we're going to be copying, moving it. I'm going to cut and move it to the external SD card to a folder named emulators. And here I'm going to paste it. Okay. I'm going to left bumper trigger, add to Steam. Set an error because I have to make it executable first. To do so, you have to double click on it. Alright. Now it's giving me an information that detects some user data from Yuzu and asking me if you want to migrate your data. I'm gonna say hell fucking no. Alright, now I'm going to do the first setup of the emulator itself, but let me now put it on gaming mode or add it to Steam. Now I can add it to Steam. I'm going to open it up. Once again, to the initial setups, the first thing we're going to need is to add the keys. We're going to tools, install regressions keys. Now we can use the ones that we use for another emulator that really doesn't matter. And we're going to look for where we got it. I got it on Switch folder, which is this one. choose the prod keys, select it and open. Decryption key successfully installed. This is good. Now we're going to do the same but with the firmware. Install firmware from zip, selected and open. Okay, sweet. Now the next step is to add the game list. We're going to double click on it on here and select the folder where you get all the ROMs, which is this one. Nice, now we got all the games set list. The next step is go to configure. We're going to be configuring the control settings. On here we leave Pro Controller and we're going to change this from keyboard to SteamDeck virtual pad. Then it's going to automatically set up everything, so you're going to press OK. Now we are good with the setup. I'm going to be testing it now, but in the gaming mode to gain more access of the memory of the device itself. I hope you find this video interesting. If it's like that, please leave a like and consider subscribe to the channel to continue doing videos related. From here we're going to library, and here on non-Steam tab we're going to look for the emulator Eden, and let's test it out. Remember that you can also change the look of the thumbnail if you want. Let's do this really quick. To change this boring gray thumbnail, we're going to go back to desktop. This is part of the setup. I forgot, excuse me. And from here you're gonna go to images to get the best image or logo, and the one that you like, going to save it. Then you're going to close everything and go to the Steam logo on here. Go to library, and from here you're going to scroll down and look for the Eden thumbnail, which is this one. You're gonna left bumper trigger, manage, set custom artwork, and you're going to change it. Alright, like so, and do the same on here. Set background and change it. And this is how we change the boring gray thumbnail. And add some fresh look to the SteamDeck. Alright. Now we're going back to library. And now we can see the logo. It looks really better. Also, if you want to change all this bullshit, you can rename it on properties. Here, you rename it. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Alright. Now we're going to test the emulator itself. Okay, so the emulator gives you some information of the ROM. The file size, if it's NSP format, and if it's playable or not. Okay, this is sweet. Let's test this emulator with none other than Tears of a Kingdom. A really demanding title. Right, I'm going to full screen and let's test it out without further ado.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker. We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
Let me see. Change the language of the game. If you want to change the language, just follow these easy steps. Okay. Select the game. And left bumper trigger. To pop up a lot of menu, an extra menu of configuration. You're going to configure game. I'm gonna go on settings. Here on language, change it to Spanish. Alright, doing so, you should change the language of the game. Let's test it out. So yeah, this is the video how to install and set up Eden, one of the best Nintendo Switch emulators around.
El aura maligna es más densa.
Hell yeah, in Spanish, my favorite language.
La cueva es más profunda de lo que había imaginado en un primer momento. Vayamos con cuidado.
And as you can see, it's running really smooth. I don't know, possibly it's 30 frames per second. You can check that information on here if you want. "30 frames per second. Wow, its performance really good.
Muchas personas han enfermado después de entrar en contacto con el aura maligna. Pero diría que en esta cantidad no debería suponer un riesgo para nosotros. Aún así, me pregunto por qué surge de los cimientos del castillo. Pasado este punto, es posible que corramos peligro. Pero estando a tu lado no le temo a nada, Link. Resolvamos este misterio.
Wow, the stability of this emulator is another thing, honestly. Highly recommended. There's not a single tear down on the frames. Running smooth as butter. Even on here, on Yuzu got a little bit turned down, and here
¿Te encuentras bien, Link?
Smooth as hell, wow.
Estos murales. los libros antiguos de mi familia.
Stable
Se
30
cuenta la
frames.
historia de una gran guerra del pasado.
Sweet.
Una cruenta batalla en la que los ilianos lucharon contra el rey demonio por el control del mundo. Me parece que estos murales podrían contar la historia de la misma guerra. Se parece a las estatuas que vimos antes. Es un zonan. Y mira, estos otros son ilianos, como tú y yo. Estas figuras parecen sugerir que los zonan descendían de los cielos. Hay una leyenda sobre los fundadores de la familia real. Mis antepasados eran fruto de la unión con dioses que descendían de los cielos. Si estos murales son fiables, los dioses que provenían del cielo eran los zonan. Debieron de establecer un vínculo con los ilianos de la superficie y juntos fundaron un reino. El reino de Hyrule. Sin embargo, un ser malvado apareció y arrebató un gran poder al reino. Esta historia encaja con la de los archivos reales. Poco después, nació el rey demonio. Y tuvo lugar la batalla para derrotarlo. Es muy probable que esta imagen de los murales represente al rey demonio. Increíble. No cabe duda. La gran guerra de la que hablaban los archivos fue real. Los murales cuentan la historia de la guerra del destierro. Link, esto es importantísimo. Ah, mira, Prunia fabricó esto para mí. Menos mal que la traje. Basta con apuntar y disparar. Todo quedará registrado. Ah. ¡Qué pena! Esa parte está enterrada y no se ve. ¿Qué clase de lugar es este? Creo que hallaremos respuestas más adelante. Debemos seguir avanzando, Link.
So yeah, I'm really impressed with this emulator. You don't even have to install the shader cache, which is really, wow, really awesome. I think this is enough of the game testing. It passed it. I'm going to be leaving the video here. And remember, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comment, and if you got any question, leave it in the description below in the post. I take my time to read all the comments and reply those who I might find interesting. See you in the next one, and we keep gaming. Yeah.